Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please click the subscribe button and please thumbs up the video if you like the video and share it on all your social media sites that you are currently on. And I do appreciate all the love. Also leave me comments below, and if you have like a video response, just leave the link and I'll click on the link and watch a video. Okay, so how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well myself. Today was my last day of working for the week. So, I only work Wednesday through Saturday, so I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, I'm taking a breather and I'm relaxing. I love my Saturdays. I'm like, good, I'm off work. I got off at 3. I did a 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. today. Got back home. So I'm just chilling out. I'm serving you, what is this, nighttime beauty queen look? Yes, I got my bonnet on. My hair is rolled underneath. I got the little rod sticks. I wash my hair. I washed my hair this evening. And because I was going to go to the shop at first and I canceled, and I decided, no, I'd save some money and just, do my hair myself. So I washed my hair and I rolled it up and set up under the dryer, under my hooded dryer. My mother got me my new Layla Ali hooded dryer. My sweet, beautiful mother. I love my mother. She got that for me for my Christmas gift this year. So I was able to use that. So I'm really happy. I set up on my hooded dryer. And I'm reading Terry McMillan's book now, A Day Late and a Dollar Short. Have y'all seen the show on the movie on what did it come on Lifetime, I think? But anyway, I saw part of it, but I gotta see the whole thing. But anyway, I've been reading the book so for the past like couple of months, so I'm like maybe at page 250 or something like that, 260. It's a very, very good book. So I was sitting up on the dryer just entertaining myself, looking at my phone and reading the book and all that. So anywho, so this video, excuse me, is going to be about my online dating experience so far with the Black People Meet, because I think I told you all in a previous video that I did join up with the Black People Meet .com. And I'm gonna need you all to hold on one second because that's my food. That's our dinner cooking in the oven. So I forgot to tell y'all there might be a slight interruption, but I'll be back. And that's definitely ready. All right, Dave. Food's ready when you are. Okay, and I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, I was talking about my online dating experience. Um, so far not so good. As usual, I think I talked about my online dating experience in the other video, and it's still continuing to suck. Okay, it has not gotten any better. So, Black People Meet. I haven't had a chance to review Black People Meet, so that's the new thing about this. I want to kind of review just my. I think I've been on it for like the past, I want to say 2 months, roughly 2 months. It's something that I like a long time ago. I mean, I was seeing the commercial. I'm sure we've all seen the commercial a million times, and it's all these good looking black people on the commercial, and they looking all successful, and they look like people that who wouldn't want to date these people, and it kind of allures you and it draws you in, right? But of course, I mean that's the whole purpose of the freaking commercial, to get you to at least go on the site and check it out if you do not join in. So, because you have to pay. It's a paid site. It's not a free site. It's not like Plenty of Fish. It's not like Scout. It's not like OkCupid where it's free. It's not free. It is definitely a paid site. And speaking of OkCupid, I don't know, I might get another chance. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why. I'm just thinking of maybe giving another chance. It's like when I was on OkCupid, it's like it was easier to, I don't know, like guys would kind of talk to you a little bit more. I guess because it's free, and so as far as like hitting you up, most people they hit you up directly rather than sending a flirt. Because it's like I mean they may send a flirt message, but it's like it's a free site, so females don't have to pay, males don't have to pay. So if somebody wants to hit you up, they're interested in you, they're just gonna hit you up. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll try out the OkCupid. I think I shut down my profile for a little while. I kind of got sick of it because I met my ex on there and he's my ex now. So yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm done. Just for a second, I'm like, I don't feel like being bothered with it, So for a while, I was gonna give up on the whole online dating thing. But anyway, so Black People Me, it's okay. For the past couple of months, it's like, okay, I'm getting these messages from guys, and I get a lot of flirt messages because the flirt messages are free, and so in order to send a real message, like an actual message to somebody, you have to be a paid member. I am a paid member, so I can send messages to people. And I think a lot of guys on there, for one thing, are not really paid members. They just on there flirting with people for free. I got one guy who flirts with me every day, but he will not get a paid membership, so he can't send a direct message to me. I can message him, but he can't respond back. So I think that sucks. I'm like, yeah, that just shows how committed you really are to this whole thing. But anyway, the guys who I've like exchanged phone numbers with have been like African guys. I'm not saying I have a problem with dating somebody that's African. I mean, they're still black, so whatever. I mean, I don't really. When it comes to race, like I'm pretty open when it comes to race. Like to be honest, I'm not closed off to it at all. I'm not like, oh, he has to be black or he can't be white or whatever. Like, nah, I don't feel that way at all. I think love has no color, so I'm pretty open to whatever man God has chosen and made, especially for me. I would never just turn away because somebody has a different race or whatever. So anyway, I don't have an issue with that. But the only guys that I've exchanged numbers with just happen to be African. And I talked to one. He seemed interested at first. I mean, he seemed okay. I'm trying to remember, like, what did he say he did for a living? I don't know, but he's like a decent guy. I think he's like maybe 30, and he seemed okay. And the only problem with him was the conversation was going fine. We were like asking like, what do you like to do? And I go to movies, I go play pool, blah blah, whatever. What do you like to do? Blah blah. Just the average, trying to get to know you conversation. And everything was fine until he asked me, just out of the blue, randomly, he like texted me, so, do you like sex? And I was like, and you like, okay, first of all, who the hell asked that question anyway? I'm like, what? And I'm like, do you? And he was like, yes, I do. I was like, why do you ask? And he was like, oh, I was just asking, but I do actually like it a lot. And I was like, what? You see all the weirdos come to play online. I see, you ever want to meet a weird ass guy, just get on to any one of these nice little online dating sites we got here. You find plenty of weirdos. But anyway, and that reminds me of this other guy that I met that I talked to at first off Scout. Wasn't it Scout? Yeah, Scout. That's the phone app that I was telling you all about. Now, Scout is free. Scout is not paid. So yeah, one guy, I don't know. It was just odd. It's like he had talked to me before, like maybe like months ago, but I never exchanged numbers with him, and so finally I did. Big mistake. It's like he keeps hitting me up over and over again. I'm like ignoring him, dodging the call, like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'll call you back later, whatever. I'm like, I ain't trying to talk to you. And he's like talking all sexual and asking me like what positions I like, and he keeps asking the same question. He'll text you over and over again. Like, if you don't respond to the text message within a couple of seconds, he'll like text you the same text over and over again. He'll call you over and over again. Then he's leaving messages like, on my voicemail, like, I guess you don't want to talk to me no more, call me back, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, if you picked up on the fact that, I'm ignoring you and I don't want to talk to you no more, I probably don't, so stop hitting me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, common sense ain't too common when it comes to that. Some people, it's like, you, like, take a hint, Like, if I'm not responding to you, I'm dodging your calls and stuff, half-ass text messaging you back, what the hell that say? Obviously I lost interest for whatever reason. So he has hit me up in a few days, hopefully it'll stay that way. Anywho, I don't know why he still got a chance. Why he still got a chance with me? I'm like, oh, please go away. You see what I mean? You see the crazy shit I go through with this online dating mess. So anyway, that's the Black People Me. So yeah, and then I was talking to this one guy on Black People Meet the other day, and it was just really weird because he sent me a flirt message, and then I flirted back with him, but then when we got into a conversation, it felt like I was the one holding up the conversation. You ever felt like that? You're talking to somebody and you're the one who's holding the conversation. It's like the conversation it has a lull in it, like a drag, and you like, it's like a burden. It's too heavy to carry. I'm like, why aren't you talking back? Like, he was sending me messages back. He was responding, but that's all he was doing. Like, there's a fine line between, hey, I'm having a conversation with you, I'm enjoying the conversation I'm having with you, I'm engaging you, and I'm just responding to your messages. And I feel like he was just responding to my messages. Like, we're talking, and it was just dry. He didn't say he cared. Like, you could just feel all up and through there. That vibe was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just on here, bored, probably just playing around. And that's the type of guy you don't need, is somebody playing games. So I was like, next, I will hit the next button in a minute on you, okay? I'm like, no, I'm not going to sit here and beg you to talk to me. I'm like, please. When there's so many other guys out there who will have a conversation with me like a normal person looking for love or whatever. And he claimed he looking for a connection. Well, connect, damn it. I'm like, if you looking for a connection, I said, well, so am I. I'm looking for a friendship that will eventually lead to something more serious. So I'm like, well, why aren't you talking then? Like, in order to connect, you have to talk. You have to communicate. Connection is built through communication. If you're not communicating, the connection will never be, because you don't really want it. I'm like, well, how badly do you want the connection? I guess not very, So anybody got time for that? Okay. So I was like, girl, bye. Okay. That was a bye girl, fly girl moment. Okay, as Kevin from the Scorpion Show would say, bad girl, fly girl, hang it up, VZO. Anybody think about you? So I'm like, nah, we don't need to continue. So I just stopped talking to his ass. I was like, nah, I'm bored. Anywho, moving right along. So I'm trying to see if I met any. This other guy, he gave me his number. He was like, call me, if you're interested. And he didn't say too much, but he just said, call me if you're interested. He was an older guy though. He's very nice looking, and he had a good job and stuff. But here's my problem. The only thing with him is that he's like 50 years old. So my mother is like, what, 53? So I mean, he a couple years younger than her. So I'm looking like, who? I'm like, ain't you like 50? I'm like, you old enough to be my father, for God's sake. So that would be the only thing that would be weird about dating him. Like, I mean, it would be a lot of advantages as far as financially. Like, okay, financial, I would be set. I mean, he could take me anywhere. We could do anything. But it's just like, dude, you're like 50. I mean, how do we look together? Weird. I mean, like, I would get tired of people mistaking him for my father. Like, oh, so you and your dad? You want to sit over here? Oh, this is your dad? Oh. I'm like, no, it's my husband. Weird. And I'm not against the whole older man dating younger woman or vice versa, whatever. I don't have a problem with older men, but I don't need you to be old as hell. Like, if you old, you got gray all up in here, you just, I don't know, it's to the point where it looks a little weird now. It looks like, okay, why are you with him? I don't know. For me, aesthetically, it's off-putting. That's all. But I don't know. And that's what I don't like to be closed-minded, but I'm just saying. I don't know. Anywho. Next. So I was like, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm like, I guess we could be. No, I feel like I'm young. I mean, I'm 25 years old. I will be 26 September 6th this year. So I'll turn 26 this year. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, really, I'm going to 50-year-olds now. Is it that bad? Is that hard out here? Like, he gotta be 50. I don't know. If he was like 40, maybe I consider, or like 35 or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, we good. But 50, I'm like, 50? 50? Anybody got time for that? Okay, I'm like, what? You damn near a senior citizen. Anybody got time for that? So, moving right along. So I'm like, yeah, he might not be the one. Clearly. So I don't know. As far as will I stay on Black People Meet, I'm locked in for the next till September or October. I think, because they trick you too. Because once you get in, I think I joined by accident. I wasn't even trying to. I wanted to pay, but I was looking at the thing that said $10 a month. I'm like, oh, it's okay. $10 a month for 6 months or something like that. So I said, okay. So that's basically coming out to $60. No, they make you pay the $60-something at once. So your 6 months is locked in. And I didn't realize they charged my card for $60-something. I got the receipt online. I'm looking like $60. What? I was like, did you just take $60-something out of my account for this stupid ass, like, really? So then I said, well, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm not going to be mad because I've been saying for a long time, I'm going to try to side out anyway. So why get mad? I look at it as just an experience. Never know you may find love you like. I was open-minded. I was open-minded at that time. So I was like, whatever. I paid my $60. I'm locked in for 6 months. So my membership ends at what? I think in October. Now you have a option to auto renew, meaning they will debit your account again and then it will auto renew after your time is up. I opted out of that because I was like, I doubt it. I'm like, look, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Like, I'm fine, Mr. Right on here. I would hope he would come within 6 months time frame that way I wouldn't have to be auto renewing, and I wasn't that keen on it anyway because of the fact that I plan on going out more this summer. So I was like, I'm not even really all up into the whole online dating thing, as far as meeting my Mr. Right on there anyway. So I'm like, I don't care to auto renew. Like, I don't see the point in it because I don't really. I'm not saying I don't have faith, but I don't have faith. Because from what I've seen and what I've experienced thus far, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. So I damn sure don't want you auto renewing my account again. I don't know how I feel. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be involved with this. No. How about no? Next, I plan on just going out and just meeting people the natural, more organic way. So things, I figure when you want something different, you want something new, you got to try something new. And I told myself that, I had to think about that and I figured it out. Like, I kept saying, I want something new. I want to do something different. I want to get new results because I don't like where things are now, So if that's the case, you got to do something different. So I decided to join meetup.com. A lot of you have heard of the site meetup.com. It's been around for years, actually. It's been around for years. I think I joined it at first when I was like maybe 18, 19 years old, but I never was really active at all on it. I didn't really mess with it too much. Now, it's like it dawned on me one day, like the Lord himself was speaking to me. Maybe he was, because I had an epiphany. And I was like, aha. I was like, oh yeah, meetup.com. I haven't been on that site in a long time. So I got on there and got back joined in and picked out a few groups I was in. So one group is Chicago 20 something, so I joined that one. One is like Chicago singles or something like that. So or 20 something singles or whatever. So I joined a few groups. I want to join a few more, and I was like, "This is an excellent way to meet people." And like, I think it's great because it's like it's more of a club type thing where you're a group and you're coming together on common ground. You're meeting for a singular purpose. You all are having fun. You're meeting, just to be social with each other. And also, I thought it came to me really for career wise. Because I thought it'd be good to network. It's a great networking site, I would say, because you can, like I'm a writer, so and I also like singing too. So there's a singers group on there, there's a writers group on there. So hello, you join those groups, and then the organizer of the group will plan events, and you go to the events. All you have to do is RSVP. That's really all you're doing. Is they come up with events, you want to go to it, if you can find time in your schedule, click RSVP, and you show up. That's all you do. You show up to the event, and then you meet different people. Have I been to any events so far? No. The first event I'm supposed to go to, I've RSVP'd to like 3 events. The first event I'm supposed to go to was supposed to be on May 25th for the Chicago 20 something group. However, it got canceled, so it got pushed to June 1st. So I'm going to go to that one instead. I'm on that day instead, obviously, because it got canceled. And there's like another event too coming up for that particular group. Yeah. So we probably going to breakfast or something like that. But anyway, I thought it was really nice. I said, okay, it looks like it'll be a really fun group. They have a lot of members. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely open, to going and just kind of seeing what it has to offer. So, yeah, I definitely think I want to, kind of take some time with that because I think I haven't really been out dating a lot as far as in the real world, like non-online, non-internet, and I think sometimes you have to try something different. You want to see something different happen. You might want to try something new, instead of just the whole online scene, so. And it's not that I ever was against dating people, in real life. It's just that I I think sometimes it don't happen that way. You know, you find with your schedule and whatever you got going on in your world, you know, you may find that dating online is easier. It's easier to meet people and then meet in real life, you know, at some point, you know. So I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. It's just so weird, you know. So I said, well, I'm gonna cut out more time for dating and love and romance and all that good stuff. Because if you want love in your life, you really have to make time for it. Because if you're too busy for love, it's too busy for you too. It is. I mean, that's the way it works. I mean, when you talk, I want to find love, but oh, I'm so busy. Oh, I have all this stuff to do. I don't have time to date. I don't have time to meet people. Then guess what? You will never have time to fall in love. You know, love will never fall for you. It will never come to you really, or take longer because you don't make time for it. So it's not really a priority to you. You know, you don't make time for something. It just you're saying this is not that important to me. You know, because I'm not making any time for it. So I said, let me do that. Let me kind of cut out some time. I'm like, hey, you know, my schedule's not all that busy. You know, who's that damn busy? Nobody. So I'm like, well, let me just make some time for it and just get out there and do my thing to see what happens. So, yes. And also, I focused on not saying, oh, I'm going to find a man, but letting the man find you. You should let go and let God do his thing, honey. And trust him because he will do it and you will be smiling at the end and you will be blessed at the end of the day, okay? You're blessed now, but you'll be more blessed when that person comes into your life. So, so yeah. So I try to keep that positive thought in my head. Like I said, I might get back on OK Cupid again. I'm gonna let y'all know how that experience goes. You know, I'll get back on it, and of course, I'm gonna let you guys know after I go to the first meetup group and everything. I'll let you know what happened, how I felt about it, and you know, whatever, how things go in general. So yeah, I'm really excited about things to come, and I have a lot of goals for this summer, for this year, you know. So yeah, yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good and pretty confident that you know my time is just around the corner. You know, he's a coming, whoever he is, he's a coming. You know, so just be patient and you know relax. He's on his way. You just gotta get out there, you know, and just hey, just make yourself seen and make yourself available. And that's really how you find somebody anyway. It's just you have to make time and put yourself out there. Because if you don't go outside your house and you don't put yourself out there, only time you go out your house and go to work or church or school, you come back home, you know, I'm dropping stuff. You you're not gonna, you know, find anybody. So well, nobody's gonna find you, put it that way. So yeah, so I'm trying to, you know, just kind of be open to it. So tonight I might reactivate my OkCupid profile. I think I will just to see what happens, just to see who I'm gonna meet on there. You never know. You never know. At least if I don't meet Mr. Right, I mean, at least you'll be dating. You know, I mean, you can date a million people and then finally Mr. Right finds you. So. I mean, I think it's good for like all just for dating purposes. Period. If nothing else, it's good for that. So yeah, yeah. And about this black people eat crap. Like I said, I'll be locked into October. So I'll let you know if a miracle happens between now and October. I'm like, you know, whatever. It's starting to get on my nerves. It really is. I'm like, goodbye. Okay. So I don't know. Anywho, let me get off here. I don't want to take too long. I don't want the video to be so long. I know how I am. I just kind of go on and on because I love talking to you guys and I want you guys to enjoy the video. So certainly, please leave me a comment below. I love when you guys leave comments and you know talk back to me. Talk to me. I'm talking to you. Talk to me. Talk to me. You know, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you have like an experience you want to tell me about, certainly tell me about your dating experience or what's been going on in your world. What is your view about online dating? Have you had any wacky experience? You met any crazy people? What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you neutral? You know, just kind of let me know what's going on. But anyway, I'll be back with another video. And I know, yes, I still been working out. If y'all wondering, yes, I know I haven't put up any like hip hop update videos, but I'm actually on the 3rd week of the 2nd month. This is my last day in the 3rd week for the 2nd month. I might take measurements tomorrow, maybe not, because next week is the final week in the 2nd month of Hip Hop Abs. Yes, the 2nd month. I've completed a whole 2 months of Hip Hop Abs, and boy, am I loving the results. Yeah, so I might do that. I'm supposed to take measurements anyway next week and, you know, weigh myself. So I might do measurements tomorrow. I might not. If I don't, I know I'll do it next week because you're supposed to. At the end of the month, at the end of the whole thing, you're supposed to take your measurements and stuff anyway. So, whatever. Anyway, I'll probably do another update video. I know I haven't done one. If I don't do one this week, I'll do one for this coming week after. Well, this coming week. Yeah, I'll do one then, definitely, because I'm at the end of the second month, so I want to let you guys know the results and everything. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.